How's it going, Kalu? Trying to see if both streams are up right now. How's it going, Sinostra? Let me see. Are both streams up? Both streams are up, I think. We do have the vertical. We have the horizontal. And I think they are both working properly. How's it going, Niggly? Real stream? Yeah, we'll do a usual stream today. You know? Yeah, okay, so both streams are up at the moment. We got the vertical, we got the horizontal. Everything checks out, seems good. Go ahead and do that. And we are back in action. Hello, hello. Which means we have two separate chats, of course, for YouTube. And the vertical stream is not going to be able to catch the actual deck list that we end up playing. But other than that, everything else should be the same. Now, I'm not sure what deck we end up playing today, Sinostra. I'm not sure what deck we play. I want to try a new deck, not gonna lie. But I need to find out which Pokemon we throw in. So I am open to ideas and suggestions. I do think we only have about 8 days remaining for the actual ranked mode, which means that very soon, probably in a couple of days now, we're going to end up seeing a new trailer for the new Pokemon expansion that's going to be coming out, the new mini set. So I am looking forward to that. But in terms of what deck we play, I could try out the Cursola. Just see how the Cursola deck does in ranked mode, funny enough. Nah, I don't really have an interest in Cursola right now. Yeah, we've made so many decks. We've made so many decks. Oh, everyone's favorite, the Mega Absol. You think we've played pretty much every deck? There's a couple of other, like, so usually when you want to look for a new deck, you go here, right? And you're like, okay, 3 diamond, and you do booster pack, Mega Rising, done. And then you start looking at 3 diamond cards, right? You're looking at the non-EXs, the non-Mega EXs, and you're like, let's take a look at some 3 diamonds and see what we can make a deck out of, you know? Like, we made a Go Lurk deck. He's a 3 diamond. We made a Dusk Noir deck here with Cursola, 3 diamond. Luxray is a 3 diamond, which you can also throw into a new deck. That's kind of how you get the idea of what kind of deck do I want to make, etc. We tried to make a Chandelure deck work. Didn't turn out so hot. We tried, I think we did Jelly Scent, or you tried to do Jelly Scent. We never got around to doing Ludicolo. He's very specific. There's Rillaboom. We never got a chance to go around with Rillaboom. If you flip and go heads, you can switch one of your bench Pokemon to the active spot. Any single one. So it's kind of like a Victory Bell, but any Pokemon you can bring in, which seems cool, right? For 4 energy, and you'd probably have to run like Leafeon EX in the deck to kind of ramp him up quickly. 120 damage is nothing to scoff at. That's pretty good. We did an Archeops deck. He's a 3 diamond. So Hydreigon 3 diamond as well. Gudras 3 diamond. Kofa Grigus we did 3 diamond. See, this is kind of like how you get your idea. You know? This is how you get your idea of what kind of deck do I want to make outside of the EX. This is how you can get a general gist. But I haven't really played many of the other decks, right? Grimmsnarl, Honchkrow, Krookodile. We only have one of each, however, with that being said. So it's not like we can really play those decks because we haven't gotten a second copy of those at the moment. This is very specific. If it's a Leaf Pokemon, you do 50 more damage against it. Gothitella, they attach energy to the active Pokemon. They fall asleep. Kind of cool. Caracosta is preventing all attacks from basic Pokemon. Yeah, so I don't know. Have I seen the Dragon-type Altaria from the recent tournament? Looks fun. Dragon-type Altaria. The one that does 100 for having dual energy. I know about that. I think we made a deck with that. Because that came out like last expansion or something. It's a pretty good Altaria card. I like it. I'm a fan of it. Yeah, so I'm not sure what Pokemon deck to try out here. We have Rillaboom we could do. We have Ludicolo I can do. Ludicolo sounds cool. I tried Chandelure twice already. Never worked out for me. So we have options. Try building Ampharos. The baby Ampharos or Ampharos EX? Because we have a Mega Ampharos deck we've done. You recently tried a Palossand Heavy Helmet deck with Indeedee. It's similar to Goodra. Palossand Heavy Helmet with Indeedee, but similar to Goodra. So just an unkillable Pokemon. How's it going, Caroline? Wanted to try it, but you had only one. Yeah, some of these decks that I wanted to try, I'm also at just one. Which is crazy, because we're near the end of the expansion, and we still only have one copy of some of these. You know? Maybe I should be opening up Mega Gyarados packs. I only have one Jirachi. This is from Altaria as well. Yeah, we're nearing the end of the expansion. Ludicolo. If I made a Ludicolo deck, what Pokemon would we toss in with Ludicolo? This says if you have 1, 3, 5 cards, exactly. 120 damage for 2 energy, that's not bad. But what other water Pokemon would get thrown in here? You know what I mean? One card, 3 cards, 5 cards. Obviously, you'd have rare candies. I'm trying to find out what companion, what water companion would go with this. How about Chingling into Explode? They can't play any items. Oh, that's a funny one. Chingling, slow build and Explode. And then you hit them for 90 again and they still can't play any items, further shutting them down from rare candies. Although if they're a non-rare candy deck, you're not really going to do much. So if you go up against a... I'm trying to think. If you go up against... Altaria. I guess Altaria would be the big counter. I guess Explode can still survive an attack, though, however. Oh, that's a good one. Ice Cube. Ice Cube with Ludicolo. They're both just 2 energy. Very simple, and Ice Cube takes minus damage, and if Ice Cube goes in the front, that's cool. But we still need, like, a heavy hitter, I feel, no? Indeedee's Heavy Helmet Lily with Explode. So you're thinking Chingling, Indeedee, Heavy Helmet, and make Explode just not die. You're cooking something. That is definitely for sure. You are cooking something. Ludicolo is the heavy hitter, you think? All right, we'll build the deck and see what we have and how it looks zoomed out. Because right now we're zooming in, right? Let's build the deck and zoom out and actually see how that looks. So we'll throw in the Indeedees. So we got double Indeedee. I don't know how many lilies we want. I'll throw in double for now just to see. We got the Explode. It's evolving from a Loudred. And Loudred is evolving from a Whimsir. So I'm gonna do the same basic. Huh? Is it no H? WHIS. Did I not do that? Oh no, I did WHIM. Whismer, not Whimsir. Alright, and then we're gonna do a double Pokeball, double Rare Candy, double Research. And a Copycat, is that it? So this is us zoomed out for the Explode deck. It's double Chingling, double Indeedee, double Whimsir, double Explode for 2/1/2. I could theoretically get rid of the stage 1 if I want to go with something else. 2, 4, 6, 6 basic Pokemon. I could also get rid of 1 Lily as well if we want something else, because maybe 1 Lily is enough. Yeah? Because Lily's only going to be used on Explode anyways, and we still have Indeedee just in case, because Indeedee could be a heavy hitter if they are running a bunch of energy. We don't have any X speeds, and it would be nice to have at least 1 X speed. Chingling, we have a good chance of starting with Chingling, so we won't need to actually swap. Red card with Chingling is always a good card, because you're going to force them to hold on to a bunch of cards in their hand, which then you can remove it. So we'll throw in a red card. I could also throw in just Mars, because oddly enough, we only have 4 supporters. You know what I mean? We only have 4 supporters. So Mars might actually be better than red card here because of the few support cards we have. So it's gonna be Chingling, Explode, and Indeedee. Ban items. No, I'll just get Explode. Let's go ahead and save this before the game bugs out. How's it going, Tempo? Good morning. For some odd reason, it won't let me select. There we go. No baby Pokemon to ramp up mana. So I'm trying to think. Chingling isn't gonna survive for. That's why I want to like make the deck and then zoom out so we can actually see. You're thinking baby Pokemon to ramp up. If we go second, it's perfect. Because Chingling attacks, we put energy on Explode. We attack with Chingling again, we put second energy on Explode. By the time Chingling dies, Explode is built and ready to go. If we're going first, and they're going like Suicune, for example, we attack, they energy, I put energy on Explode, they put energy on Suicune, they kill my Chingling, I have 2 energy on Explode. I'd have to put in a Whisper to also die. Or just put in Explode and tank a hit and then heal the hit. You know? Indeedee should be safe. Chingling. Yeah, I guess Indeedee can heal, so Chingling will stay alive long enough. You can always try it out. I don't know if we want a baby Pokemon to ramp. 3 energy is kind of a bit, but... Because I guess ideally we're only going to be able to build 1 Explode, but we might be good if Explode can survive a hit or 2. Alright, not bad, not bad. So that's the Explode deck. I'm going to delete this Copycat deck. And we did talk about a Ludicolo briefly. I only have... Oh, I have double. Alright, Ludicolo evolves from a Lombre. And Lombre evolves from a Lotad. And someone said I could run Ice Q in the deck. I'm down for a Sabrina Cyrus in this kind of deck as well. Now, the question is, what other Pokemon are we throwing? We have Ice Q, 2 energy, Ludicolo, 2 energy. Do we want, say, any kind of Pokemon to ramp up? I feel like you don't really need 2 and 2 energy decks. You could always have Ice Q in the front and let him be the tank, and then throw in the Ludicolo. Alternatively, you could always have an X-Speed in the deck with, say, like an Elemental Switch. We do want, I think, Giant Cape for the Ludicolo, so he could stay alive from a Mega Blaziken. Erida for the healing seems good. So we got double Giant Cape, 1 X speed. So I can always X speed away from the Ice Cube back into the Ludicolo. And red card. Yeah, you need to have cards that you can easily play. So X speed is a card you can easily play. Ice Cube is a card you can easily play. Red card. Giant Capes to get a card out of your hand. Cards that you can make one card go is good. Copycat. I guess Copycat. Copycat. Okay. Should I get rid of 1 Giant Cape or should I get rid of the... Let's see. If they are in the front with a Chingling, do I really need a stage 1? Probably not. Because I'll have Ice Cube in the front who can just keep attacking. If I'm in the front with Lotad, bro, I'm just gonna attack with Lotad. No? Just swing in with Lotad. 20 damage, kill it. Unless they're running Chingling with... I mean, if they're running Chingling with... Indeedee, then Ice Cube can still kill. That's perfectly fine. I can X-Speed over, or I can't X-Speed. I can't use items, but I can always just swap 1 energy, 2 energy attack, kill it. It's good to go. Kind of thing. You think no X-Speed? The X-Speed is there because I can actually play the card. It won't become like a dead card in hand. I can always play it, because Ludicolo's ability is, if you have exactly 1, 3, or 5 cards in hand, he does 120 damage total. So being able to actually play a card, even if you don't need to X-Speed that turn, just to get your hand to an odd number, could be very good. All right. Let me see. All right, so we got 2 decks made. Ludicolo. I unfortunately can't select the card for May, but that's fine. All right, 2 different types of decks. Two different types of decks. Now we got to find out which deck we should play first. We got Explode, we got Ludicolo. I think I might jump into the Ludicolo first. The Giant Capes are just for survivability on Ice Cube or Ludicolo. 140 HP. There's a lot of Pokemon that can do 140 damage to us. I say a lot, but no one's playing Gyarados. A lot of people are playing Blaziken though. And an Altaria with the Giovanni, which I've seen some people actually start running, can definitely get that threshold of 140. But outside of Blaziken and Altaria, I'm trying to think about who else, right? Because no one plays Gyarados. All right, so this is the Ludicolo deck. If you guys are on the horizontal stream, you guys will be able to see the deck list on the right side of the channel. We'll put the win-loss ratio as well in the top left corner. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll ever be able to actually do a deck list for the vertical stream. I could technically do this, right? This screen right here, I could screen grab this, like screenshot it, and then I could put this into the vertical stream. Like this right here would technically fit on the vertical stream if you want to do that, but I don't know how easy this is able to be viewed from far back. You know what I mean? I don't know how easily viewable this is. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and just bear with me for those who are watching. I'm actually on the vertical stream right now, so if you guys are there, you guys are seeing it in progress. I'm actually doing it right now as we speak. We're doing it live right now, all right? We're doing it live. For the convenience of those who are watching on the vertical side, we're hitting it live to see how big it is. No, that seems too small, right? Yeah, I'm watching on the vertical stream. That seems too, I don't know. We'll play a game with it just to see. You guys know better than I do. I don't know if that looks good. Yeah, I don't know. Very interesting. I don't have the card sleeve for May. I do have the card sleeve for May, but my Samsung tablet is acting up and it wouldn't let me scroll down. Sometimes my Samsung tablet does that. Yeah, so for anyone on the vertical stream, you'd have to let me know how the cards actually look. If you can actually see the cards or not. All right, we're going second here. We got Ice Q in the front. We prepared for this as well, right? We prepared for going up against any Chinglings. Wait. Froakie with Psychic Energy. So they got to be running like Indeedee, Giratina, or I guess maybe Altaria. They could be running Altaria Greninja, which is kind of maybe a new variant. Yeah, okay. So it's Altaria, Greninja. Seems good. I'm going to go ahead and just... Man, oh man, I really want to just copycat. I'm not going to lie. I might just actually do that. Giant Cape. Ice Cube. Hit him with this. Copycat. Before he starts thinning his hand. We go 5. We can redraw the Professor's Research in the future, like we did just now, which will be great. We got 1 energy on Ice Cube, which means we're able to retreat it if we want, but we're also able to just attack with Ice Cube if we so wish. And finding a Sabrina to kill that Swablu would also be cool. So let's go ahead and throw a low tad down. And I think I'm going to end turn. I don't think I needed to do that. He's got to kill 3 anyways. Doesn't matter which 3 he chooses, right? So I think I might as well have just put the low tad down to save me from a red card or anything. Let's see. Does he Sabrina this turn? Or not Sabrina, Cyrus. He's going to copycat as well. Okay, so our low tad down could have stopped him from getting a good copycat. He's gonna decide not to swap to the Chingling, which will allow us to actually evolve into a Ludicolo. I mean, we still need double energy on Ludicolo. Ooh, there goes a good Sabrina, but I feel like I would only hit the Froakie in the back, right? Professors. Man, all we're looking for is a rare candy. And we can kill this Greninja. Honestly speaking, I might just do that. I might not attack with Ice Cube just yet. 1 energy each. And I'm going to hold on to the cards in hand for now. And then we'll enter. We have an energy on Ice Cube. I can swap. We have an energy on Lotad. I got to hold on to the cards so I can see how many cards we go to. Because we need to have 1, 3, or 5, right? And I got to make sure we can actually get to that threshold so we can hit the Greninja. Alright, thankfully he still can't retreat. And he is going to opt for the Lotad. We got the rare candy. I should have just put energy on that Lotad over here because I could have theoretically... Uh-oh. There we go. Game was messing up for a second here. So we have 4 cards in hand. Let's go ahead. Let's go to the Ludicolo. Now this will put 3 cards in hand for us, which is exactly what we need for Ludicolo's ability. And now we are able to do 120 and knock out the Greninja, which saves our Lotad in the back from dying to the Greninja. And they are going to have to find another rare candy and another base Greninja to actually seal the deal. So cool. Not bad. And if he doesn't attack with Mega Altaria here, then we are able to actually just kill the Chinglingen and Sabrina, and then we're good to go. So I do expect him to swing in here. The good news is we won't die. Right? And we can 1 or 2-shot this guy, I'm hoping, with double Ludicolo. Even if we don't 2-shot, he still needs to kill 3 of our Pokemon. Alright, so we got Cyrus. Put energy on this Lotad, and I'm going to Erida so we can go down to 3 cards in hand. And then we hit him with the Rhythmic Steps. 120. Now, this plan only works if we find another rare candy, and we have 4 cards left, 25%. However, we do have a Professor's Research, so technically that's a 50% chance of finding a rare candy. So I think I'm going to take those odds and jump in with Lotad here. I'm going to jump in with Lotad, assuming that we find that Ludicolo. Ooh. Good swap. Alright, don't let me down, game. Don't let me down. We got the rare candy. Rare candy, Ludicolo, second energy, and we need 1, 3, or 5 cards, and using a Cyrus gets us exactly 1 card in hand, meaning that we are going from 60 to 120 damage, and the Mega Altaria is out of here. Everything worked out perfectly in terms of the amount of cards we had in hand, right? That's crazy. Everything worked out perfectly. So him swapping actually helped us, you know? Woo, man. Yeah, Greninja counters Ice Cube, unfortunately, which sucks. Ludicolo Ice Cube is going to be hard countered by a Greninja, most likely. That would have been funny if I went the wrong number with Cyrus. Yeah, that would have sucked. But we still would have been able to do 60 damage, but there was no way we were going to kill after that. Alright, we're going second again. We got Lotad in the front. Not bad. We'll take a Lotad. Why not? No need to swap and lose any energy. We can go into Ludicolo immediately. Heavy hitter. I think it's easier to keep the odd number of cards in hand at the beginning of the rounds versus later on in the game. Because once you hit later on in the game, you're running out of cards, you know? Might be very hard to keep the 1-3-5. Alright, Giant Cape. Alright, so I think we're going to thin our hand and Pokey, or whatchamacallit, Copycat. Energy goes to Lotad. Giant Cape's going to Lotad. I don't know if I want to put more Pokemon down. So I think I'm just going to Copycat, go from 3 to 3. But we're mainly looking for a Ludicolo and a Rare Candy. Which we found neither one, but that's okay. Because less Pokemon on the field, he's doing max 60 damage. 80 if he finds his Rare Candy. Yeah. And his Greninja. But we do have a red card just to stop him if he doesn't find it this turn, which hopefully he doesn't. Ah, never mind. If he didn't put that one Pokemon card down there, the Frogadier. So he's got Greninja EX in hand right now is what he's telegraphing. Yeah, he's got Greninja EX in hand, so it doesn't matter if I Sabrina. I'm going to have to red card no matter what this turn. We got a second Lotad, so we'll have to second Lotad, and then we'll have to red card here. Part of me wants to just X speed to get it out of the way, just so we don't lose the... I guess it doesn't really matter, right? I'm going to lose the Giant Cape. We'll keep it. I might need that X speed in the future to either hold for an odd number of cards in my hand or use to get to an odd number. Using it right now might hurt us. Alright, so hopefully red card delayed him and prevented him from getting that Greninja EX. Which I think it did. Because he's ending turn on Suicune in the front. So we now need to find... Oh, man. Said now we need to find, but we're not finding anything at the moment. So I could Sabrina. If he is going to keep bricking, Sabrina will be the play. Because without a Greninja EX, he doesn't get a free swap back to the Suicune. But I think he might have found a Greninja EX. This is scary for sure. Us not finding... Yeah, he found the Greninja EX. Us not finding the, whatchamacallit, Ludicolo. Arida. It's only for the front, not the back, though. All right. Do we find a Ludicolo? Yes or no? I want to say we're cooked. Also, Ice Q in the front would have been great, because I think we could have survived, right? He's doing 80 to the Ice Q, but we would have lived. Buy us more time. I think he wins. I think he wins. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news here. But there's no way Ludicolo is gonna do this on his own, I don't think. I'm down to try, though. I've seen crazier things. And I've also seen me never... Wow, double Ludicolo at the bottom. All right. Double Professors and a Copycat. We never saw Ludicolo once this game. Sometimes you see him, sometimes you don't, though, right? Sometimes that's how it is. All right, let's hop 2. Let's keep going. Sometimes moments like that is gonna happen. They're bound to happen. All right, we're going second. We got Ice Q in the front, which is what we want, right? Ice Q in the front so we can actually absorb any damage. Ice Q is technically our tank. So to say, well, we can build the back or just build the front depending on the whole situation and the board. We do have an X speed. And thankfully, we're not weak to lightning. I had to double check and hold my breath there when Oricorio went down. Because he's coming in next turn, right? Yeah, we had turn energy advantage, but because he has a baby Pokemon, energy advantage goes back to him. Gotta love the new addition. All right, so double Ice Q, Lotad. Oricorio will swing in, and I'll take 10 damage. I swing back, and I hit him for 50. Then he hits me, and I can finish him off, and I can still build the Lotad in the back. So I'm gonna double Ice Q down. 1 energy on the Ice Q in the front, and then I'll end turn, because I do want to start attacking with the Ice Q. I don't want to put all my... all my eggs in one basket right here, go all in on Ludicolo when we don't even have the rare candy yet in hand. Also, we don't have a stage 1 in the deck. So that's also something to think about. Oh, Mega Pinsir. I've not seen a Mega Pinsir in quite some time. Thankfully, though, we have double Giant Cape, and we can survive against a Mega Pinsir on Ludicolo with a Giant Cape. All right, so let's see. Speaking of Giant Cape on the Ludicolo. Now, the problem is, if I attack with Ice Q to kill with 50, he swings in. And if he lands heads, we're dead. We don't have any energy on Lotad. So I do have to put energy on the Lotad here, unfortunately, and then end turn. And then pray we top deck a rare candy. I've never seen a Mega Pinsir in ranked mode in quite some time. All right, he's got the will, and he's using one of them just to get the Ice Q out of the way. Very bold to do, because you only get 2 wills in the deck. All right, I'm putting full faith in Lotad right now. Red card. It's okay. The backup plan was just swap to Ice Q and put energy back on Lotad, and then end turn and pretend nothing happened. You know what I mean? Because we were never going to attack with Ice Q anyways, and, he dies in 1 shot. 2 hits for Ludicolo is going to be enough. Repel. I think that's it. That's game. He does 80 regardless. All right, so let's think about this, right? Do we need double Copycat? Copycat in that situation wouldn't have done anything, because if I Copycat, we're going down from 5 cards to 2. Copycat is a very situational card depending on the opponent's hand. Sometimes it'll be good, sometimes it won't be. Yeah, a little bit of unlucky card draw. All right, we're going first. Let's see how this game goes, yeah? First with Ice Cube is not bad. Yes, they have energy advantage, but we can still build the back while Ice Cube tries to tank. We're going to put this plan in action and see how it goes. Now, I will say Greninja Suicune has been our worst matchup. Definitely our worst matchup. Since a Greninja can just break through Ice Cube's ability, 20 damage, and then Suicune can come clean up. Alright, thankfully they're ending. Alright, Lotad's going down no matter what. Energy on Lotad, Giant Cape on Lotad. We already have Ludicolo in hand, so I don't really want to copycat right now. Ooh. I'll take a red card, though. That was a good one. Because they're putting energy on Froakie, which means they had Rare Candy and a Greninja EX in hand that turn. So doing that kind of prevented them. So that's good. That's good. Stalls and lets us buy. Yeah, now they're pivoting back to the Suicune in the front because they realize they made a mistake putting energy onto that back Greninja. Ooh. So now this is going to be the play. Ready? X speed into a copycat. So we can get off of Ice Cube. We're looking for, we get 4 cards. Rare Candy, Ludicolo. That's 1. Ah, so close, so close. We'll put energy on Ice Cube and end turn, I think. That was close. We almost had it. We almost had the Rare Candy and Ludicolo. Nice. So we're only taking 20 damage, or 0 damage actually, because of our ability. And us not putting other Pokemon down is good for us and bad for him. Now, we got to make sure we have 3 cards in hand to do 120. So I can do 120 to the Suicune in the front right here, right now. However, if I Sabrina, I can kill that Froakie. And I feel like the Froakie is a bigger threat because eventually they'll do no damage to our Ice Cube if our Ice Cube is the last remaining Pokemon. So I am going to Sabrina so I can kill the Froakie. And thankfully, I don't need to play any more Pokemon because I still do 60 as a baseline. So not every time you need to have 1, 3, 5 cards in hand. You don't always need to do that 120 damage. Like this time right now, it's perfectly fine just having 2 cards and I can do that. Less Pokemon I put down, less damage Suicune does. Shutting down the Froakie is going to be the bigger threat than the Suicune because as you saw, Suicune was doing 0 damage to the Ice Cube, which is hilarious. Alright, so now our win con can be getting a Cyrus and then Cyrusing the Suicune back in the future. And since we already have 3 cards in hand, we'll just go ahead and attack. 120. Even a Greninja EX can't do 120 damage, and Suicune can't do 120 either. I think we're good, man. I think we're good. He'll swap in the Greninja, but I still get to do 120 to that Greninja in the back. And then if we find another Ludicolo right here, right now, I can put it down and start building. So a Cyrus gets us to win. It's a 20% chance of finding Cyrus. Even if we don't find Cyrus, I still get to hit this Greninja in the front. We got the Cyrus anyways. I feel so bad. I think we still could have won, theoretically speaking. Cyrus or no Cyrus, but we'll take it. Yeah, this was definitely our worst matchup, and we went first as well, so we had no energy advantage. We're going up against Suicune Greninja, our worst matchup, and we still came out on top. Not bad. Not a bad game. That top deck, it was 20%. How's it going, Retro? How's it going, the Real Pro? So I am slowly adding stuff to the backlist or loss. You guys can't tell, I'm slowly adding stuff to the vertical stream. Just to make it a little better to watch if you're on vertical stream. Yeah? Let me know how I'm doing with the overlay, if it looks good or not, with the deck list and the win-loss and stuff. Someone on the horizontal stream is telling me that we have 50 people watching, only 9 likes, and I should tell everyone to like the stream. Usually I never do that. I think that's the first time I've ever actually done that. But does it work if I tell people to like the stream? Like the stream if you're on vertical, like the stream if you're on horizontal. We're going in with Lotad. All right, we're going second. We got Lotad in with Ludicolo. And all we need is a rare candy. Rare candy. And that's it, yeah? We can always Cyrus the Mega Absol back. We have a giant cape to survive, so we won't die to a Hydreigon. Hydreigons have been running Giovanni now, I've noticed. So a Hydreigon can't one-shot a Ludicolo with giant cape. Ooh, a red card though would be very punishing. So I'm gonna giant cape this. I'm just gonna red card. 5-3 seems too good. And then we'll hit it with that. We can get to odd numbers, I think, if we find a rare candy this turn, because I can rare candy, then put a Lotad down. We just want a little bit of damage on the Absol, so we can actually bring it back with the Cyrus. That's the main reason why. Alright, we don't have... Alright, so I am going to have to put down another Lotad. I'm going to have to hold on to the X-Speed, believe it or not. I'm going to Sabrina to slow him down. Because now he's going to need an X-Speed. And if I still top deck rare candy, we still have 1 card in hand, which is 120 damage. So that's still good for us. And we can always Cyrus the Mega Absol later on in the future. Thankfully, they went Absol and not into the Hydreigon. That would have sucked. Cyrus to bring back the Mega Absol to hit it. I mean, I can't kill the Absol in the front, so Absol would get a free kill, and then Hydreigon swings in. So that would suck. And if I don't swap, then Hydreigon comes in and kills. Even if I do use Cyrus here, I think we're still cooked. Alright, we're gonna do it like that. No X-Speed used just yet. Best play is him attacking with Absol. Worst play is him losing the energy on Absol and going into the Hydreigon. That could work out for us. Hydreigon will go down to 120, and then us top decking a rare candy. Ludicolo will one-shot that. Red card can definitely help us because we were not getting lucky. So give us a Professors, give us a Ludicolo, and give us a rare candy. And I will gladly take that. Wait, he's gonna get rid of my Professor's research. I'm back at square one with 2 cards in hand, trying to find a rare candy. 2 in the deck, 10 cards remaining, 20%. Uh-oh. Oh no, I saw gold and I thought rare candy. Yeah, we might be cooked. We might be cooked. He swaps to Hydreigon here and attacks and kills. And then we need to top deck our rare candy. We can still live with the rare candy and an Erida. If he goes Hydreigon here. If he goes Hydreigon here and we top deck rare candy, we can win the game. This is still winnable. As long as he doesn't put down an Indeedee. Alright. If we top deck rare candy, 2 and 8, 25% chance of finding it, then we can still win. Come on, come on, come on. Brother. All we needed was rare candy evolve. Ice Q down, kill him. And then arrow to the next turn after the Mega Absol hits us, then we can kill. Sometimes the game doesn't want you to win. Hey, I appreciate it, pro. Yeah, getting rid of Professor's research was very big for them. Alright, let's see. We're going first, so we get evolution advantage. Which I don't know how good that is or not. Seems like we're not finding our Ludicolos as fast as I would hope. Maybe this game will be different though. Maybe going first is the key. Or not. We're still not getting lucky. Okay. So let's put an Ice Cube down. Part of me wants to X-Speed to the Ice Cube. But he's not going to be able to attack with Indeedee anyway, so maybe this is fine just staying in the front. Especially because we have a Sabrina, so we can evolve Sabrina and then kill one of the back Pokemon. AKA that Dino. Wow, Dino's coming in. Sabrina's still strong here, though. Right? I think Sabrina is still strong. Either way, I'm hitting an EX. And they're going to have to lose energy to retreat back to the Dino if they want. Alright, looks like they don't want to keep losing energy. Alright, we at least got damage on the Mega Absol. And then next turn, we can copycat, assuming they hold on to the cards. Oh, wait, never mind. Of course, Indeedee heals, yeah. Hopefully, we can copycat for something good. Nice. Professors is good for us. I mean, it's good for him, but it's also good for us. Two shots, we still kill. He's got 4 cards in hand. I'll still copycat that, to be honest. 4 cards is a good enough. Good amount. But I think I might put down all my Pokemon before copycatting. I think we're going to put down all Pokemon before hitting it with the copycat. Just so we don't redraw the Lotad and the Ice Cube, and it gives us a better chance of getting that Ludicolo with a rare candy. Alas, we did not get it. Should have also X-speeded away. I'm gonna hold on to the Giant Cape because I'm not sure if we actually need it or not to have odd number of cards in hand. Hence the same reason why we didn't play that X speed turn prior. But it's fine because Ice Cube is never gonna attack and we survive the hit, so we can still build double Lotad, theoretically speaking. And if we top deck a Professors into a X speed rare candy, that would be perfect. Sadly, we did not. Still got double Lotad. I'll end turn. He's going to get rid of the Cyrus, so we'll never be able to kill the Mega Absol, even if we do top deck a rare candy next turn. Huh. I'm gonna play one Giant Cape. I don't care if he gets a rare candy and evolves into the Dino. He still needs to ramp up, which means I can still one-shot it. Oh no, I can't. Because if he ramps up, he can heal with Indeedee. Ludicolo will be trapped. Alright, still no rare candy. I can definitely see this deck being fun to play if you can just find rare candies, but our luck with the rare candies today is not happening. All right, lo and behold, we are in there. So now the question is, should I... Oh, yeah, we know we have to just Ice Cube attack. I forgot. So he's already red carded. He's most likely not gonna... Ooh, I should have held on to the Professors, actually. Because we might need odd number of cards. Yeah? I didn't think about the odd number of cards, in all honesty. Hopefully we'll be fine. Look, if I bricked on rare candy, make this guy brick on rare candy. He is bricking on rare candy. Come on, don't give him the rare candy. I couldn't find mine. It's not fair. Oh, he got it, man. But I couldn't play any item cards. I couldn't play anything this turn, so not much I could have done. Maybe he No, he won't. So Hydreigon guarantees gets to attack my Ludicolo. I think we're cooked. Yeah, no, I think we're cooked. He got rid of our healing item already. He got rid of our Sabrina, or we used our Sabrina. I was hoping he'd forget about healing first, and he would have killed with Roar in Unison. Maybe we're not cooked. But eventually our Ludicolo is only going to do... Ooh. No. I always got to keep one card in hand. This might be perfect, actually. Yeah, this might be perfect. I keep the Giant Cape in hand no matter what. I attack with Ludicolo here. Kill for 60. I mean, rare candy's gonna happen no matter what, right? And then I just hit for 60. So we gotta always have 1, 3, or 5 cards to do 120 damage. I was fearful that I wouldn't be able to do double 120 against Mega Absol, and I'd only be able to do 120 twice, and then he'd live. However, with one supporter, one Giant Cape, and Mega Absol will remove the supporter for me, we get stuck at one card, which is the Giant Cape. As long as we just don't play it, we'll do 120 damage every turn. Right? Like, yes, he's gonna have his other Hydreigon ready to go. But I don't think it matters, does it? Wait, no, it does matter. Because of the Indeedee. I think he still wins. No, I think he still wins. Hit him for 120. Go rare candy, swap, take damage, go to 130, and then go back up to 150. Giovanni, well played. I'll let him play it out. Well played. Even without the Giovanni, he swings in. I'm at 10 HP. I can't swing back, right? I'd have to switch over to the Ice Cube, but then he'd be able to kill me. Yeah, so there wasn't any way we could actually win that. Came down to the wire, it did. Most definitely did. GG's to the opponent. All right, let's try. I'm trying to think about how the deck could be better, but it's hard because the games that we're losing aren't games where we got like outplayed or anything. It's games where all of our rare candies are at the bottom of the deck. And with 2 professors and a copycat in the deck, how do we prevent our rare candy from being at the bottom of the deck? We've never had rare candy in the first like 6 rounds. You know what I mean? We've always gotten it extremely late. So it's hard to, like, how do we get rare candy? All right, look, we're going first. We got Ching Ling in the front for them. Sabrina is good for us because we can always just Sabrina off of the Ching Ling, right? Force them to come back and lose energy if they want to keep attacking like that, so to say. I'll double Ludicolo, why not? I think I'm gonna Giant Cape. No, I'll hold on to the Giant Cape. The Giant Cape could come back to help us later on. We'll be able to do 20 damage as long as he doesn't find Indeedee this turn. Then, you know, Ching Ling will eventually die. Red card. Alright, so no Sabrina play for us. We got the Ice Cube. Part of me wants to just put energy on the Lotad. Retreat into the Ice Cube. And Cape the non. And then Copycat. Because we got to find this rare candy, whatever. And Ice Cube in the front can just attack. Alright, we got XP, Ludicolo, Sabrina, sure. Even if they swing in with Mega Absol here just to remove any trainers, Ice Cube still lives and we can put energy on Lotad. That's perfectly fine here. Yeah, this is fine. We'll take 40 damage. Ah, interesting. All right, at least we got his Cyrus out of the way. And we can use item cards now, too. Because he's not using Ching Ling. So if we find a rare candy, 20%, then he's ready to go. He's primed. Alright, so his one and only Cyrus is gone. Lotad. We're looking for just one singular rare candy. We've always, every game we've played where we lose, it's always been at the bottom of our deck. Alright, they're going to 3. They got their Dino. Energy's on the Dino, okay. We do have a Cyrus in our deck as well. Come on, rare candy. Come on, rare candy. 2 and 9. Oh, we had a Cyrus. If we had a, oh man. Ay, ay. We had a Cyrus. We don't have a Cyrus anymore, so we'll only be able to hit the Mega Absol one time. Alright, Cyrus is gone. If we found rare candy first and then hit the Mega Absol, then we could have found a Cyrus later on as a win condition. And that would have been good. Alright, and that's all she wrote. GG. I mean, I think there still could have been a chance we win there. I red card, I X-speed, I go Ice Cube, I survive one more hit. But that's just grasping for air right there, you know? Grasping for straws or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I don't think the deck's that great. We're tanking our win-loss drastically, unfortunately. maybe someone said Suicune, but the idea was they'd have to go through double Ludicolo and then still, you know, Ice Cube first, then Ludicolo, and then another Ludicolo, 3 kills and they win, versus with Suicune, yeah, it gives us a lot of card draw, which is perfect. Suicune's a 2 retreat cost, so it'd be hard to swap off of Suicune unless we just stay in Suicune and attack with him. Low-key want to get into this game, but you don't know how to learn? Do I have any resources? I don't have any resources. All I can say is that usually whenever we're playing games, I try to talk out loud or think out loud. So hopefully that would help. I discuss my thought process and stuff like that. Wait, Potato doesn't have anything on his trades list. Number of cards. I don't have that many. Maybe a Rowlet is worth. Rowlet's pretty good in this meta. Yeah, Potato. I have Pachirisu, Donzozo, Jinx, Wiglet, Varoom, Ekans, and Rowlet. I think Rowlet's probably the best option here, since Rowlet is used in the most recent meta. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think Rowlet's a good card. Yo, thank you for the shiny Gyarados. What the heck, man? We have yet to play Gyarados either. Gyarados is a deck that I want to actually play with Fisher Pokemon. We haven't done that yet. Alright, so Ludicolo is gone. We're going to try Explode and hopefully have some better luck here, yeah? So this is the deck list. The deck list is on the horizontal stream if you guys are over there. And the deck list is also on the vertical stream. If you guys are on the vertical stream, we got 2 different ways to do deck lists, which just makes my job a little bit harder. But it's no big deal. I don't even know if the deck list is super viewable when you're on a mobile phone, but the deck list is technically up on the vertical stream now. It's at the very top of the screen. It just looks a bit small. So full art trainers are probably easy to see. The Pokemon itself, probably not. So I don't know how well that's gonna do on vertical stream. No, I only have one singular shiny Zero Aura as well, Hio. If I have you added, Lee, you're plastical. If I haven't shared any cards, like diamond cards to you, Lee, it means that I only have like 1 or 2 copies of it for the Mega Rising. I'm missing a lot of Mega Rising cards as well, in terms of like double copy. All right, we're going second here. And we're starting with Chingling. Oh my, they're also starting with Chingling. Everywhere I go, I see Chingling, which is crazy. Okay. So we'll never be able to actually do anything there. The good news is I can still build my Indeedee on the back line, which is fine. Well, Jingli. We don't have any rare candies in the deck. Would have been nice to put rare candy, or not rare candy. We don't have any Rocky Helmets. Rocky Helmets is good because if you're going up against a mirror match, you can kill the Chingling, right? Mega Altaria is going in. So he'll attack again, and then we'll heal with Indeedee. So now this is just going to be an infinite heal off, right? We did forget to attack, or not attack. We did forget to heal last turn, but since we heal for 20, it's perfectly fine. This also means if I put Indeedee in to attack and kill, we are dead. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to slow build the Whimsir and then keep Jingli. Because I could kill with Indeedee right here, right now, perfectly fine, right? No problem, no big deal. But the moment they kill Indeedee, say they put a Jirachi down and kill the Indeedee at 130, they could easily just switch the Jirachi, kill the Chingling at 30, and then we're cooked. You know what I mean? Which I think is what they're trying to do. So I'm going to go Whimsir. I'm not shy to give up a Whimsir if it means that I can swing in with my Indeedee for 90. Alright, let's go Chingling. Free retreat. Gives us time to think. Professor's Research. Pokeball. This will be 50-50, I think. Another Whimsir. We're doing 90 damage. But then they kill us and they win, right? Hit him with the no item cards again. We do have double Indeedee. We have Heavy Helmet. We have a Lily. Explode could technically survive a couple, maybe just one hit, actually. I think we're only surviving one hit. And the fact that they already killed my other one means that we don't have the energy curve. We don't have the exact energy needed right here. Sure, I can evolve. Do this. And do that. Right? And we're primed and ready. Ooh. So now they do 130, we go to 20 HP. Mathematically, I don't think we heal back up to 140. I would need to find... No, Copycat needed to be a Lily, and I needed to have the rock. I needed to have the Heavy Helmet already in hand, like prior. Yeah, that Sabrina slowed us down drastically. Heavy Helmet negates 20 damage, I think. So if we had that, we would have only taken 110. We'd go to 40 HP, and Lily takes us back up to 100. And double Indeedee takes us to 140 again. Yeah, that keeps us alive. Vertical Stream looks way better without the deck list. Yeah, the deck list seems kind of out of place right now, because most of the cards are going to be very small and you won't really know what the card is compared to the horizontal stream. The horizontal stream is very good in terms of like the setup that we have. All right, we're going second. Let's try this again against a Mega Absol. So we can shut down Hydreigon. That's perfectly fine. but we gotta find Whimsir. So because we're going second, that's good for us because we can build Whimsir to 3 energy before our Chingling dies. Which is exactly what we want. Mars. I really don't think I should Mars. When we still need to find at least Pokemon to put energy on. Oh, man. Whew. That'll do it, partner. That'll do it. Yes, sir. That'll do it. That'll get her done. We'll put energy on Indeedee. Why not? Hit him for a cheeky 90 next turn. So this deck is running a copycat double Pokeball. Just to try and find our Whismur? I do wonder if the Whismur is at 50 HP or not. Because if it's at 60, I think it's at 60 HP. If it's at 50, we could have used Licia. It's at 60, never mind. I see it now. I saw it on the other monitor. So Heavy Helmet obviously is going down. I could Mars him right here, right now. Take him from 6 back down to 3. Jingly again. I don't want to put another Chingling down. It saves me from a Sabrina, yes, but if he finds Absol and puts Absol down, then Absol just gets free kills. I'm hoping that this Mars messed him up from finding his Hydreigon just for one singular turn, right? That's all I'm asking. One singular turn. One turn can make a big difference. It did not stop him, so energy's going to go to Mega Absol. He's going to retreat. He's going to start ramping up. And we're technically cooked. So I'm not ready to... Oh! He should have just attacked and killed. But Sabrina would kill the Indeedee. I'd have to go in with my Whimsir. I'd be forced to do that. I'd lose my Whimsir, or at least lose energy on it. Why would he not just swap and ramp up with Hydreigon? Very questionable play, but I'm going to keep swinging in with Chingling here. We're looking for just one singular explode, and we are ready to explode. Him attacking is good for us, because we get first hit on him. Now, I don't have an X speed, and if we go in with Indeedee and attack, he'll just go in with Hydreigon and kill. So we have to go in with Whimsir and pray and hope we find Explode. 2 and 8, 25%. And we got the 25%. So Explode's ability is basically the same as Chingling. They can't play any item cards. So they thought they were done with the item cards from Chingling by killing it, but no, Explode is back, and we are in. Now all we gotta do is hopefully find a Lily for the future Hydreigon coming in. Because we gotta find some way to survive. And building another Explode I don't think is going to happen unless we use ramping Pokemon, like ramping baby Pokemon in this deck. Also, unfortunately, we do not have a Cyrus here either, which I think I should have put in. Granted, we're not... Actually, oh yeah, granted, we can't kill that Absol because it's at 100 and max we do is 90. $110. Lily? No Lily. Who knows? I might be able to build another Whimsir. I mean, we can't retreat off of Explode. It's such a heavy retreat cost, it's impossible to get out of here. So heal, go to 50. Unfortunately, I do have to go in with Indeedee. Wait, Loudred has 90 HP, I think, right? No, I think I still go in with Indeedee, no matter what. I'm looking it up really quick on my other monitor. Loudred has 90, so we can survive against a Mega Absol if I go in with it and find it, and I can still attack and kill the Hydreigon, but I'm never going to attack with Indeedee anyways, I don't think. We did find the Loudred. So if I'm never attacking with Indeedee, I'm most likely just going to swap and lose the energy. It doesn't matter, right? And then I just Hyper Voice for 40. I don't know if that was the absolute best play. Right? Attack with Indeedee, take a hit, switch over, evolve, and then swing in. But I'm trying to bank on us finding Explode and then Lily after the Explode. Because... well played. Well played, well played. Ooh. It's Exploud? Oh, is it? Oh, it's Exploud. Exploud. Yeah, I don't know about the Exploud deck, I'm gonna be honest. I'll give it another chance here. If we lose again, then I don't know. The problem is that on some phones, the deck list gets covered up by the notch or status bar, like in my case. Oh yeah, the iPhone has that stupid notch. All right, we're going second. Which is good, because they have Indeedee and Dark Energy, which means that we'll slow down their Absol and their... Well, I mean, we won't slow down the Hydreigon. Hydreigon is Hydreigon, right? Yeah, Hydreigon is Hydreigon. They could literally... I mean, they can't attack next turn, which is good for us. Good for us. Part of me wants to just put energy on the Whimsir and then Qingling. Yeah, I so want to do that. I so want to do that, man. What if I don't? What if I say, no, I'm not gonna do that? Because we got Lily in hand now. And Rare Candy. There goes Hydreigon. I could have prevented it though. Huh, no ramp up this turn, it seems. Alright. Got Heavy Helmet. I feel like now I'm just fully committed. Because now it wouldn't make sense to go Qingling after what I've done. The thing that sucks, though, is I can't survive 2 hits from Hydreigon. Yeah, we don't survive 2. We take 110. I heal 60 of that, which means we're taking 50. So I'm going down to... I'm technically going to be at 100 HP, right? So unless I top deck an Indeedee, we have 2 Indeedees in the deck, and... Oh my. I think we just lived. We just survived. Now he's going to need a Giovanni, which, I mean, every Hydreigon deck I've ran into has been running Giovanni. So we'll see if this follows suit. Does he have that Giovanni? We're in 90 damage range on the Hydreigon. No Giovanni. Okay, copycat. We'll take it. The reason why I'm not putting Qinglings down, by the way, is because Absol can easily kill one of them. So I want to make sure we don't give Absol any food. We've got to starve the Absol. Okay, so he is deciding to commit to the Hydreigon. The problem with doing that, he's down on energy, right? Like, the beautiful thing about Hydreigon is you're able to ramp up so quickly, but if you haven't started building a back Pokemon, I just get a free hit in. You know what I mean? Alright, let's do this. I should have put the Qingling down because it would have baited him to put energy on the Absol and then hit the Qingling, which would also further mean that he's not building the Mega Absol. That would have been a very good play. Although it doesn't really matter if I did do that, right? I don't think. Giant Cape on the Mega Absol. Absol's doing 60 damage to us. I'm gonna honestly... end turn. Yes, I could attack and kill, but that gives him a free swap. Doing this, I could heal one more time, and Absol can't do enough damage to kill us. Nice. I really wish we could have built another Exploud, but we can't find the other basic Pokemon. Now, of course, he's going to have another Hydreigon, right? So, I need to think about this. If I attack and kill the Absol, he just goes Hydreigon and does 110. I'm dead. And I have nothing that can really attack back. If I don't attack the Absol, he'll put energy on Absol, retreat into the Mega Absol instead, and then attack, which I still live, and I get to at least hit him for 90, which is what I want in the first place. So I think the best play here is still going to be ending turn and not attacking. Because he won't be able to attack with Hydreigon there unless he has an X speed in the deck. So we'll have to wait and see. He's got at least one Rare Candy in hand, one Hydreigon in hand. That's 2 out of 5. And the other cards are unknown. It could be a Cyrus. That's 3 out of the 5. I'm not sure what his other 2 cards are. Yeah, so he's got Rare Candy, Hydreigon, Cyrus. Now he has Rare Candy, Cyrus, blank, blank. Nice. All right. So we force him to put energy on Absol to retreat into the Mega Absol. Which means that he's not able to kill. He's doing 70 damage. We live at 20, and I can just attack him. Finally, I can put another one down. I wish I could have built double. It took so long to find this. Yeah, I don't have time to build double, unfortunately. We'll hit with Exploud. So he's normally doing 60, right? He'd have to hit my Exploud multiple times. I can't one-shot because he didn't put third energy on. But Hydreigon can definitely one-shot us. No, I think we're still backed into a corner here. Even if I had Cyrus, he would have already removed the Cyrus long time ago. And now he's going to utilize his own Cyrus by attacking one of the Indeedis. Well, the only play I have is no play. That takes him down to 2, but he draws another card, which is going to be the guaranteed Cyrus. And I can't swap back to the Indeedee to heal it. Yeah. We tried some new decks today, chat. I don't think the decks worked out. But our win-loss ratio definitely tanked. All right? We've lost about 10 games. So our win-loss ratio is unfortunately tanking. Which sucks because I wanted to get top 10,000 this season, but with me trying to do new decks to upload more videos, we're coming to a very weird situation on what we should do, you know? If only the damage output was a little better. Yeah, if Exploud was 2 energy to attack, it would have been great. How's it going, Gene? I see you, Ryan. I see you. I hear you loud and clear, brother. What's up? You feel Vikavoult's just a better Exploud? Yeah, maybe. Might be right. I could always queue for random matches and not ranked if you're trying out decks. Also true. Also very true. I think that's what most people do, maybe, when they're trying new decks out. It would be nice to find another hidden gem. But we've already made so many decks this season. How's it going, Rebuke? If I attack the Absol, wouldn't it be a good move to prevent the rare candy? It was already a stage 1, yeah. It was a Zweilous already. I'm gonna red card and not copycat because we have a rare candy Greninja, and that's perfectly fine. At least a red card could prevent him from going into the Goomy immediately. Although, let's be honest, he's gonna swap to the Goomy right now, which means I won't be able to actually attack. But he's not generating psychic energy yet, so he won't be able to attack us. We're still able to do 20 damage to him. It's perfectly fine. Am I interested in Gengar? Gengar needs 3 energy to attack, right? I wonder how Gengar... I feel like anything with 3 energy to attack is just too slow in the meta. Let's go ahead and rare candy. And then this is, I need more energy, right? We're good. I think this is like one of my first times going up against a Goomy myself. Usually I'm the one playing Goomy. $100 damage. Heal 40. Croaky's going down. I don't know if I should copycat. I mean, I'm dead if I Irida, right? Copycat's the way. Ooh. A 1 in 6 chance of finding Greninja EX to kill the Goodra. I hit him for 80, goes down to 50, goes back up to... I'm gonna do it like this. If he doesn't find an Indeedee, we can still kill with a double Greninja non-EX. Dang, we found the rare candy too. Now I wish that was a Greninja EX just to hit for 100. Giant cape. And a copycat. So now I can't kill it because of the giant cape. And if that's indeed, that's going to be also a problem. I think the play is going to be double hit the back, hit the front once. If I hit the front once, I'm taking it down to 50 HP. And then he'll heal back up to 90 HP, which then double Greninja. Swipe the front will kill it, and then we just have to worry about a Mantike. Seems good. Dang, if only I believed in the rare candy. We could hit for 100 and then one whatever here. Not good, not good. Well, I think this is gonna have to be a Greninja on the back here. Don't know if that was the best of plays or not, considering it's not even built yet. It was just 1 energy. But assuming that he's running just Mantike and just Goodra and not Indeedee, then his other Pokemon in hand would be a Mantike, right? I'm predicting he has a Cyrus in hand. Oh, I didn't know my last card was a Giant Cape. I could have saved that Arida for next turn here. Yeah, he had a Cyrus, didn't really matter. So, funny enough, they were just running Mantike and Goodra. I've not seen that. I guess Mantike to help get you to 3 energy as quickly as possible in the fast meta. Yeah, they usually have lots of heals, yeah. So we could have technically won if I had faith in top decking the rare candy. That was the only downside, but other than that, that was an interesting deck they were running. Lesson learned, always believe in the top deck. It's no emulator. I'm using a Samsung tablet, the Samsung Tab S10 Ultra. Sometimes there's some issues with it for sure, though. Emulators break my PC, so I don't use any emulators. Yeah, I lost because I didn't gamble. Yeah, we gotta take the chance next time. Alright, so I'm gonna Indeedee. Froaki's going down. I also am just gonna chill. No copycat because we have Rare Candy Greninja and I can hit whoever I want. So if he wants to build the back Torchic, then we just hit that back Torchic. I really don't want to hit the Rocky Helmet in the front because we will die to 1 hit from a Blaziken. So finding a Cyrus top deck now would be very perfect. Display the points on the top right. I don't have a way to... I don't think I have... I mean, I could theoretically, but it would be another overlay to add. Broken. If I wanted to add like the master rank points. But usually the points are always shown at the end of the game anyways. I mean, all we gotta do is kill 1 singular Pokemon, right? Now, you might wonder what's going on here. Red card, they already have a Blaziken, so I don't care about Blaziken. I'm giving them another card in hand, 2 to 3, but it's more so just to help me, because I want 3 cards, not 2 cards. You know what I mean? It was more so for me, not him. Essentially what I'm trying to say. I don't want to attack and kill this thing, because if I do, he gets a free swap, and then I die on the front. I have to hope he doesn't have a Flame Patch. So I will be putting energy here, not attack with Suicune and ending my turn, because then I can Cyrus and get a first hit in next turn, which will be perfect. Now obviously if he does have Flame Patch, 6 cards left in his deck, then we're kind of cooked. Oh yeah, he's definitely got at least 1 Flame Patch now. 2 Flame Patches in the deck, 5 cards in hand. He'll put Energy Combustion, swap, Flame Patch, attack. I'll be at 20, I attack him. Oh wait, no, I live. Right? I can technically live. And then he'll be forced to attack back, and then I can clean up with Greninja. Okay, that works out, that's fine. As long as we survive a 1 hit, and DD can heal. Alright, here comes the swap. Oh, no swap! I think that might have been a bad idea. Hey, buddy. So we're definitely gonna Cyrus this guy. Double Greninja. So now not only can he can't one-shot me, but I can also just ping Greninja if he flees and goes to the back. And then it's going to be a matter of when he dies. Not if he dies, because we have a Cyrus and we have double Greninja that can keep pinging it. Heal. How much damage is my Suicune doing? 100, which is 120. Yeah, focus on the win con. I do think this is just more hilarious. I was gonna say Greninja EX might have been the better play, because I can survive a hit on it once Suicune goes down. All of my Pokemon are in one-shot range. But I think double ping Greninja was a funnier play, right? But realistically speaking, I think Greninja EX better play, safer play. Just Cyrus. We couldn't use Cyrus that turn. So our Suicune was going to go down and die in the front spot. And if he had a Lily, I was thinking about like, okay, if he has Lily, then he's going to be able to heal. And if he heals, he goes from 10 HP back to 70. And I had to try and double check and make sure my Greninja can kill. Because if he did that, then if he did that and red card, we could have been in some trouble. All right. No, there is a vertical stream up, Parachute. Right? The vertical stream should be active right now. Or at least it shows that it's active on my side. Another Suicune. No way. I think just one Suicune is enough. Double Greninja. I think I'm going to copycat this. Because I don't want him to get rid of my Cyruses. I want to find the Cyrus later on when I can actually do damage to this front guy. Alright. Thin our hand so he doesn't feel obligated to a red card, and we're good to go. Meta seems very volatile right now, super luck dependent. The Mega Absol deck is very good. It doesn't really matter if you go first or second because of Hydreigon. Power of Hydreigon. Alright, so in all honesty, this guy's probably going to get rid of a Erida, because he knows I can out-heal him. And he's not putting Pokemon down because he doesn't want me to do more damage. So he's trying to solo this. His best supporter to get rid of is Erida, and my best card to top deck is going to be Indeedee. We have two... Oh, we already used double Pokeball. We have double Indeedee, though, 2 and 7. Okay. He's trying to do this so I don't do any damage on Suicune. But now he's realizing he found his Dino with Rare Candy. He was waiting because he already had Pokeball. Alright, so top decking 8 Professors into some more Pokemon would be good for us. And then we can red card him, obviously, to get rid of the Rare Candy and Hydreigon from his hand. I'll take an Indeedee. At least it's another Pokemon. 20 extra damage. Energy here. Red card. Get the Hydreigon. Get the Rare Candy out of his hand. 60 damage here. Now we're just one Rare Candy away. Nice. And a Greninja. 25% chance of killing this guy. I highly doubt he's going to want to attack and get rid of the second Cyrus. That's going to be very risky if he tries to get rid of the second Cyrus. Alright, so I'm doing 80. He's at 110. He's thinking about it. He's like, do I want to actually attack? He knows that I have a Cyrus in hand. Does he want to attack? Ooh. He's opting not because he knows if I kill Dino, then I'm doing less damage. I think bad play on his part. So I'm in a Cyrus no matter what. Hit him for 80, hit him for 20, 100. He goes down to 10. That or wait until I get my... No, I'm not gonna wait. I don't think we need Greninja EX for this. Yes, he's gonna out-heal this with Indeedee, and it's gonna take me a couple of turns, but I think we're okay. He lives at 10, but then he heals back up to 30, and then he gets out of the active spot, and I hit for 20. No matter what, if he stays in the active, Mega Absol will die, but the moment he swaps, Indeedee can't heal him in the active spot. And all I need is 2 turns to 2-shot the Mega Absol with Greninja. I don't have any more Cyrus. He already got rid of the first. And I'm hoping that this will be okay. Our Suicune can't get 1-shot, so it'll buy us some time. We also need to put another Suicune down, because if he... Sabrina's... then we're kind of cooked. Oh, he had double healing? No shot! Ooh, man. We're in for some trouble. Maybe I should have waited for the Greninja. Actually, no, this works out perfectly fine. Get rid of one of the healing right here. 120. Yes, Absol would have been the play, but it would take 3 turns to kill it. Get rid of one of that healing for now. We can worry about the Dino here, because I can always swap, but he does have Cyrus, so... A Dino Evolve attack. Okay, he doesn't have it. Does he win with Dino Evolve? He goes from 150 to 120. Goes back up from 120 to 140. I'm attacking him for 100 and 20. He's at 20 HP. He can heal back up to 40. He ramps up again. He goes to 10. Yeah, he lives. Yeah, he lives and he wins. So if he had the evolution in that hand, he does win the game. Oh, because Greninja would keep putting it in one-shot range on the double hit? No. He still wins. Because the damage that Greninja does is out-damaged by the Indeedee. The Indeedee heals the 20 damage I do. Right? His 150 HP goes to 120, but then back up to 140 with Indeedee. So he's attacking for 140 HP. And if I attack him with my Suicune, I'm only doing 100 damage because he doesn't have another Pokemon on the bench because I already killed it prior. So I'm doing 120 because of the Greninja. It's 100 for Suicune, 20 with Greninja. So his 140 HP goes to 20 HP. Indeedee heals from 20 to 40, and then him ramping up, he takes 30, which puts him at 10, which means he's able to swing in again for 2 hits. I'm just going to have to assume that he didn't have Rare Candy in hand, but he had a lot of cards in hand. The odds of him not having Rare Candy was very slim. So maybe he just didn't do the math in his head, and he thought he was dead to my Greninja with Suicune, but in fact, he did win that game. He had it. Alright, so we're going to heal this 20. Rare Candy. I think a Rare Candy right now is probably good. Honestly, I don't care about doing a little bit of chip damage. We'll get another Rare Candy in the future for the other Greninja. I want to just do 100 raw damage with the Greninja, I think. We'll find out if that's a bad idea or not. Chip damage with Cyrus in hand would have been good, because we can choose whoever we want. Evolving the front, okay. Slow building the back. He might have an Absol in hand, and then he can just kill my Suicune, which then we'll need an Erida. Giant cape. Got the second Rare Candy. So we're only doing 100 damage max, right? With the Greninja. I'm gonna just do this. I really want to kill that Zweilous in the back because I feel like he might have another Hydreigon. But I'm gonna Aqua Edge because if he doesn't have it, then the Hydreigon in the front dies and he'll only do 40 damage. If he does have it, then well, man, I should have Cyrus'd the Zweilous to kill it. Okay. Well, he lives at 10. Ooh, that's a bad play. Why would he not just save my Suicune for later on? And try to get my Greninja into 2-shot range. I mean, I guess theoretically he doesn't know if he'll top deck the other one. Yeah, I don't know. I think now I kill the back. Yeah, this is a 100% kill the back. Because he can't attack with Hydreigon. Unless he has double and DD. But even if he does attack with Hydreigon, he's putting all of his dark energy onto the Hydreigon, which means he's not building a Mega Absol if he finds it, so... There's no way he finds Mega Absol and DD, right? Unless he finds the Professors. Ooh, the second Cyrus top deck. Don't know if this is like the smartest play, I'm gonna be honest with you. Because now they just switch over to the Hydreigon and then hit for 130, but they are losing the energy on Mega Absol, which is good. Maybe just killing the Hydreigon and getting it out of the way and then saving the Cyrus would be the better play, the safer play. Can't have 3 Cyrus in the deck, unfortunately, right? Yeah, I think killing the Hydreigon and then letting him swing in with Mega Absol for 80, knowing that we can heal with Indeedee and he can't 2-shot us, is going to be the better play, right? That was probably the top play. Although, actually, Giovanni, 90 plus 80 is 170. No, we still live with Indeedee, yeah. So we made a small mistake, but I think since we've done so much damage anyways, and he's going to have to lose energy on the Absol and go back down to 0 energy on it just to attack with the Hydreigon, I think we're in the clear and it doesn't really matter. Ooh, he's not going to have enough time because he can't heal with Indeedee and ramp up with Roar in unison. Time limit's not going to allow him to do that. He thought about everything way too long. So now all he did was lose his energy. Yeah. Feels bad. Now he has no energy and he didn't get a chance to attack because he was just thinking about it for too long. And I hit the Indeedee, by the way, and not the Mega Absol, because if you put the Indeedee in to try and tank a hit, theoretically it could live against one Greninja EX hit. That's 120. It's at 130. So hitting it early. Actually, never mind. Hitting it early doesn't do anything. He just puts it in the active spot, heals it back up to 130. Then I have to re-hit. So I guess, yeah, hitting the Indeedee doesn't change much. We had a perfect setup. Oh, yeah. I like the Greninja deck. It's very good. 3-0. Haven't lost yet. It's nice. It is definitely one of the top decks along with the Mega Absol and the Hydreigon deck. I see a couple of Blazikens, but not too much. Not too many. A lot of them are like dwindling down now, it seems. Dude lost the moment I got the second gen. Oh yeah. This deck that I'm going up against right now, however, is also very terrifying. I just have to hope he doesn't red card me, because then we can kind of do some damage. I want to hold on to the red card of my own. The only thing that worked out for us here is the energy advantage, but Rowlet is also a very scary deck. You know, I am terrified of a Rowlet deck. I have not had time to actually play Rowlet myself, truth be told. I wish I did. I guess I could have played it today. Rowlet Decidueye is so good. Especially when you're going up against, say... You're going up against, say, I can't even think right now. I should have just red carded prior to copycatting. Shuffle, shuffle. Yeah, the Rowlet deck is really good, especially when you're going up against Mega Absol Hydreigon, which is a lot of the decks you're seeing, right? It's good against Chingling, Altaria, because with the Rowlet deck, you don't really rare candy, I don't think. You slow evolve it. I mean, you do have rare candy, but I think you run 2 stage 1s in the deck versus either none or 1. I think you're running 2-2-2 setup with rare candy. And Rowlet, since he's grass type, he's able to do more damage to Absol and Hydreigon type advantage. But being able to like pick and choose who you attack and who you can do damage with, you don't really need a Cyrus either, you know? Because no one is safe if they have damage on the bench. All you do is snipe a bench 10 damage. If they don't heal that, you get to do 100, and then another 100, and Mega Absol's dead, you win. So it's a very strong deck idea. I haven't, again, had time to go around and play it myself. I think we'll play it next time. You like Blaziken, but you lose to Chingling and Hydreigon. Yeah, I think it might be bad if you're going up against them with Heat more in the front. You can't really do anything. Greninja over Mega Altaria. They're both very strong. I like Mega Altaria quite a bit. Okay, we're in for some trouble. If he has a Zero Aura on the back, we lose the game immediately. What is it going to be? I'm assuming it's going to be an Eevee, right? Dang, that shiny Oricorio is so cool. Nice. Okay. Okay. So I really don't want to put another Pokemon down because I don't want him to say Sabrina, because now I can evolve into a Greninja and kill the Oricorio and we're good to go. Now, this does mean he's probably going to rare candy me or red card me, but I think that's fine. Better red card than Sabrina. Slow down my tempo. Come on, baby. Give me a Cyrus. Oh, man. Alrighty. Indeedee into Greninja, and I'll put my own Indeedee down as well. I don't know if the Gumi is a threat right now. It doesn't even have any energy on it, so I'm assuming it's not a threat. I don't need to Cyrus it right here, right now. Maybe we just kill the Oricorio in the front, and that's the play. Plus, if I were to Cyrus that Gumi right now and get a little overzealous, the ability, Sticky Membrane, I wouldn't be able to attack. I'd be hitting it, and I wouldn't be able to attack. I need an extra energy. So that is something to keep in mind. Now, if he does have a Sabrina, he slows us down a little bit. So maybe I should have waited to put my Indeedee down. Just one more turn. Never mind. Works out. I'm gonna go ahead and Cyrus this guy. The main reason why I'm not putting extra energy on Greninja right now is because he would do 120 damage from 90. And I'm putting energy here just in case he Sabrinas and retreats back to the Gumi. Then I can still obviously put third energy and attack if I so wish. We're doing 80, so Indeedee's gonna die here. We only need one more EX kill and we're good. So unless he has another healing item, cape, another Indeedee, then he's going down. We are good to go. Now, with that being said, we still need to find another basic Pokemon, because Indeedee's not going to be able to attack, and or a Cyrus, which we did top deck another Cyrus. Get your butt back in here, all right? I'm not done with you yet. We're not done. We're not done. All right, we're good. Dude, this deck. I mean, it's nice to start winning and going on some win streaks after trying out the Ludicolo and the Exploud deck, going on losing streaks. It's nice to try and earn back all the points we lost today due to the win streak. 5-0, not bad. We've basically... Did we win back all the points for the day? I'm not sure. The Exploud, we went 0-3. Ludicolo, we went 2-5. 8 losses, 7 wins on the day. Catching back up. You would be pretty mad if I was the opponent to Cyrus. Alright, we're going second, and we got Suicune. That's a perfect start. I'm gonna hold on to the Indeedee for now. Have I watched the new ZA trailer? Wait, I thought ZA was already out. Why is there another, like, trailer for it? I have not seen it, though. There was a time where I wanted to actually play ZA, but I don't think I had time. Oh, is it for the DLC? Because I know there's DLC for ZA. But yeah, I thought Pokemon Legends ZA was already out, so why is there another trailer for it? Oh, it's for the DLC. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Understandable then. I'm gonna end turn. Yes, I could put the Indeedee down and heal the damage, but I can heal 20 anyway, so it doesn't matter. Here we go, the opponent using Chingling and Mega Altaria. As long as he doesn't have more basic Pokemon, then we're good to go, right? Now we throw the Indeedee down. As long as he doesn't... Oh, even if he does, he can't one-shot me, so that's perfectly fine. We can Pokeball Greninja next turn as well. This is perfect. So we'll just do this. Kill the Chingling, then I can Pokeball, get my Greninja, put Greninja down. We have Rare Candy, other Greninja. We'll be looking good to kill this Mega Altaria. Because yes, Mega Altaria needs Pokemon for him to do damage, but him putting Pokemon down means that I get to also dish out more damage back to him. So it's a double-edged sword here, and I think the person who comes out on top is going to be the Suicune deck. Funny enough, someone in the chat was asking Mega Altaria or Greninja. Well, now you get to actually see both of them, Nightmare PG, if you're still here. You get to see Mega Altaria versus the Greninja. They got the Indeedee for healing, which is more damage for us. They're doing 100, I'm doing 60. Ooh, make that 100 for me as well. We got double Froakie. Heal. Energy on a Froakie. I kind of don't want to heal with Arida because he's doing 100 and I'm going to 100, so it doesn't change anything. As long as he doesn't... Oh, man. He has a Cyrus in hand, right? Wait, why would he do that? All I need is a basic Pokemon and we can win the game now. Because he put a Chingling down. Or maybe I don't even need it. I have Greninja, which can get me... No, why would he put Chingling down? $120. Checks out. I don't need to play anything else. I don't even need to let him know that I had Greninja, Ping, everything else in hand. He won't even know. Yeah, so I had to think about that. That Sabrina kind of threw me off, but I 100% needed to go Indeedee because he wouldn't be able to kill the Indeedee with the Pokemon he had on the field. So it kind of forces him to put an extra Pokemon down, which means that I'm doing 100 damage. He had 110. He lives at 10. But I have Rare Candy Greninja in my hand. So even if I didn't find a basic Pokemon, we still just evolve, hit him in the front, and then we can kill. So it kind of puts us in a checkmate position. Or puts him, I guess, in a checkmate position. But if I went Greninja, then he just kills my Suicune's getting... You know? Would have been rough. He just kills the Greninja, and he Cyruses the next turn. Indeedee was the only way I can buy a little bit of time. Yeah, if they red carded, that would have absolutely sucked. We would have been cooked. You don't like Chingling Mega Altaria that much? They need to nerf that deck. Yeah, it's a very good deck. It's a very strong deck. Thankfully, we won that, though. Okay. Frederick. We got a mirror match, but I think we have the upper hand slightly because we have second energy advantage. And if we find a rare candy, then obviously we evolve and we can Greninja EX all we want. So if I do put this down, and I put Indeedee down, and I copycat, yes, we're getting rid of our Greninja EXs for a 5. Nice, nice, nice. Energy on the Greninja, which means he's gonna know I'm telegraphing that I have rare candy Greninja in hand. So if he has a red card, now he knows it's the perfect time to use it. The reason why we're gonna evolve the back here is because Suicune. Oh, never mind. Suicune only does 80. My bad. I'm over here thinking Suicune will be able to do 120 and one-shot a Greninja. No, 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 my friend. He needs to put more Pokemon down. So let's see. We might have to think about this. I don't think we have to think too hard though. I think this is going to be a clear put Suicune in, attack the front, ping the back. Right? I don't think we need to think about this too much. We'll speedrun this. His Frogadier won't be able to one-shot us, aka his Greninja EX won't be able to one-shot. It's doing 100 damage, so I'll still be able to do at least 60 damage with my Suicune. And then I can build a Greninja EX off on the back to start doing 100 afterwards. And with the Cyrus lurking in my deck, now in my hand, we'll be able to bring it back and kill it. So I think we're off to a good start. Suicune's down, which gives us more energy or damage on our Suicune in the front. Here comes the Greninja EX, or not? No Greninja EX. That's a good bounce, though, if we didn't have Cyrus, right? That's a very good bounce. So, obviously, we're just going to kill the Frogadier. No ifs, ands, or buts about that one. 20, 40, 60, 80. Hit the back. We're good to go. Nice. Not bad, not bad. Hit the back just so we can have a little bit of extra damage on it for us on the next turn after we kill this Froakie. 7 win streak right now. Absolutely tearing it up. See, or let's play until we lose, I guess, right? Too many mirror you lost too many mirror matches when facing a mirror because of bad pulls. Yeah, happened to the best of us. I had a lot of bad pulls earlier today when I was playing Ludicolo. So, understandable. Alright. Double Froakie and probably a Suicune. So, I think we just double Froakie, Suicune, and end turn. Think about what I want to do right now with this giant cape. A coughing is something I haven't seen in quite a bit. It's probably Nihilego coughing in a Mega Absol. Or a Crobat. Yeah, I'm not sure what he's gonna... I'm not sure what he's running just yet. If we could somehow top deck a professor's research into a rare candy... I'm gonna put energy on Suicune because it's the only thing that can actually kill right now. I'm gonna red card to drop him from 5 to 3, and then I think we'll end turn. I could have Giant Caped the Froakie to keep it alive if it evolves into a Weezing. Come on, kill it. Give me the free swap to my Suicune. Give me a free swap into my Suicune. The only other Pokemon we have is a Suicune and an Indeedee. Ooh, that sucks. The Barb is gonna suck for sure. Indeedee? Indeed. Alright, hit him before he hits us. We'll take Barb damage 30 at the end of our turn, and I think 30 at the end of his turn. But with healing... Oh, 20, my bad. But with healing items, I think we can mitigate the damage. Still stay out... Oh, 30 now. We have to hope he doesn't find a Cyrus. Because we have to work quick. I'm going to have to attack again with Suicune, with Erida. Dang, we're taking quite a bit. Hefty amount. Part of me is tempted to just Greninja and then hit the Weezing and then retreat off of the Suicune. If I heal for 40, I go to 120. And I'm going back down to 90. Darkrai kills us and he wins the game. I cannot stay on the active spot. Now, on the off chance that he does have, say, Cyrus, I also don't want him to kill Cyrusing. That's the play. He's definitely got Cyrus in a deck with Nihilego and Weezing and Darkrai. He's wanting to ping and hit the opponent and then bring them in. This might be our first loss. The 7-game win streak is going down. Uh-oh. That's Cyrus number 1. Thankfully, we did put energy on Suicune to predict it, because then we can retreat off the Suicune still. You have to hope he doesn't have a double Cyrus. Alright, let's Professors here. It's too early to go into a second Suicune. I'd have to go into the Greninja again. $100 damage, but we still can't kill, and he'll kill us. As long as he doesn't have a Greninja, or as long as he doesn't have a, whatchamacallit? Another Cyrus, we could technically win this game. Ah, there goes the second. Well played, sir. Dang, dude. Wheezing with Darkrai Knight Lego. Absolutely wild. 7-1. We had a blast for sure. Yo, Nocturnal Beanie. Thank you for the send, man. Thank you for the share. I gotta go check it out. Still, overall, not a bad 7-game win streak. We started the day under 1260, and we are above 1260. So the Greninja EX definitely brought back that Ludicolo Exploud. And if you're winning 7 games before you're losing 1, I think that's worth. A Gyarados deck is another deck we have to try out. And maybe now we try it out with the shiny Gyarados. You're at 1.3 thousand. We deranked a bunch because of the other decks. Maybe if it wasn't for the other decks, we'd be up there in points. You feel like the red card only gives the opponents a better hand, usually? Yeah, sometimes it's hit or miss, 1,000,000%. Think we're able to buy the emblem here? Are you in top 10,000 yet, Ryan? For 1.3k, or is top 10,000 still out of reach? Top 10k is something I wanted to go for, but I just do not play enough. And or I just play different... I play different decks constantly. Also, chat, has anyone had any issues with Pokemon Pocket where you're trying to go to the shop and the shop just does not load and it kicks you back to the main menu screen? Because whenever I go to the shop here, it seems like it's lagging quite a bit. Everything else seems fine, like the Wonder Trades seem fine, or the Wonder Picks rather seem fine. But whenever I go into that shop, for some odd reason, it just does not want to load. Whether I'm on my phone, whether it's on the Samsung tablet. You had that happen to you as well? Yo! Beanie, thank you, man. Delvin. I gotta double check and make sure. I gotta see if you have anything on your trade list as well, or wish list rather. We've been trading up a bunch. If you guys are on my friends list, make sure you guys update your wish list. We've been sharing quite a bit, almost 250. Every time we share, we usually do it offline. It's easier for me to scroll through offline. Usually I will share... Oh, you already have your share for the day. Usually I will try to share a card that someone needs off of their wish list, right? That I have extras of. So like this guy wants Vika Vault, for example. Or we'll just share if they needed something from a different expansion. They don't have anything. What would I say is a top deck to climb right now? Top deck, probably Mega Absol. Probably Mega Absol, and this guy has Celebi. I only have, that's my last Celebi that I can share, but I think Mega Absol, Greninja is probably up there, and Altaria. Those are probably like the top three. Mega Absol, Greninja, Altaria. I would say for sure. Excadrill. Excadrill or a Ralts? I'll give this guy a Ralts. I got 4, take him to 3. Finish. Finish is 1 task. Alright, let me share one more time. And then we'll get back into playing some games. Usually I do this offline. I don't really do this online. Yeah, most of these I can't share because I don't have 3 copies of. I do have another Togekiss and a Clink Clank. Togekiss is on his top 3. I'll give him a Togekiss here. Alright, let's get back into playing some games. Oh, the Darkrai icon? Yeah, I'm at 3 out of 5 Darkrai's, so we're not quite there just yet. We're missing 2 more. The Darkrai is on the Mega Altaria pack, but there's still some Pokemon from the Mega Altaria that I don't have 2 of. Believe it or not, I don't have double... I don't have double, Jirachi. Right? I don't even have 2 Jirachis. So it's very interesting. Why do I skip people? On the share, I don't skip anyone. If you've received a share already, then it's grayed out. It's usually grayed out. All right, we're gonna switch it up. We're gonna do just a couple more games here. Not a whole lot. You have the Darkrai? Oh, you already have the icon. Oh, dang, nice. Ooh, that's good. So I think double Chingling, 1 Absol is good here. So this deck is probably like an outdated version of the Mega Absol deck, to be quite honest. This deck is running Rocky Helmet, and I think most people get rid of the Rocky Helmet and they throw in a Absol, like a base Absol. I don't have a base Absol. I have just double Hydreigon, double Mega Absol, and then Chingling. Double Chingling. So it's 2/2/2, 6 basic Pokemon. That's kind of how we're doing it right now. Let's keep it up with the Chingling. Obviously, once he kills us here, we'll go to the other Chingling. And we gotta hope we find a rare candy so we can Hydreigon and start swinging. Your name is Sino? I can check. Sinastra. Alright, rare candy, 2 and 12, and we got professors. No rare candy, unfortunately. Second dino doesn't hurt, to be quite honest. I need to have the Chingling die, believe it or not. I need to have the Chingling die, because if I don't have the Chingling die right here, He could die in the future due to a Greninja double ping. So I need Oricorio to kill it for us. Alright, so obviously I cannot attack with Mega Absol. Right? But since I only need 2 energy on it, I'm probably going to go Mega Absol anyways. I can always remove cards from their hand if I don't want to swing in with, say, a Hydreigon this turn. Zweilous. Copycat or May. Copycat might help him out. So he doesn't have the rare candy in hand. Yo, congrats, Lee. He's never able to attack with the Froakie. That's not really a threat. I think we're just gonna go ahead and retreat and attack with Hydreigon here. No Sabrina just yet. I was going to Sabrina, but Zero Aura lives the Mega Absol attack, sadly. As long as I can go into a Mega Absol next turn and attack and remove any Cyrus he has in hand, he won't be able to bring back my Hydreigon, and I don't have to worry about Hydreigon dying. That's the idea, right? So we roar in unison. Oh, I guess he could hit it twice with the ping. Woo! That's a scary thing to see. Double Greninja's ready to double hit this Hydreigon. Cyrus, well played. My Mega Absol is not able to find anything. Alright, let me do a quick check. Oh, Sino. Let me see. What do you need? I have an extra Blaziken. That I can share. Yeah, that Cyrus top deck is crazy. If it wasn't for the Cyrus top deck and it was a Professor's Research instead, then that would have been better for us. Because then I could technically get the Cyrus out of his hands with Mega Absol the next turn after. But I think it's fine. deck is still pretty good. I just don't know if we want Mega Absol or the base Absol in the deck or not. But I don't think base Absol would have really helped us too much. Hard to say, right? Alright, we're looking for a rare candy. Ooh, Chingling. I don't mind putting that down because if he's Sabrina's, I can just swap back for free. So, Chingling, another Dino, and a Mega Absol. That's technically all we want. That's everything. Perfect. Alright, so 0-1 with the Mega Absol for the day. No, I don't have a spare Blaziken EX, unfortunately. Most of the EXs on the Mega Rising I've already given out. I was already sharing them. I think I have maybe like a extra Mega Ampharos, but maybe not. I'm not even finding that. Like, believe it or not, I'm not finding that many Mega Pokemon. Sabrina could help. So energy, swap, Chingling, Rocky Helmet. And this prevents him from being able to attack me. That's going to be the better play, I think. Yeah, it's been rough. I have not been finding that many EX Pokemon out of this expansion. So I hope the next expansion that comes out is a mini set where it's all funneled into one pack. That would be nice. A triple set is rough, man. I'm jumping back and forth between Gyarados and Mega Altaria. I don't even have 2 Mega Gyarados. You know? I don't even have double Jirachi. There's a lot of other Pokemon that I don't have double of. Okay, so energy here. And then I'm just going to go ahead and Jingly and kill. Prevents him from using rare candy on the Dusk Noir in the back. Still looking for a second Chingling and a Jirachi. Yeah, I'm still looking for the second Jirachi as well. And I think I only have double Chingling, like 2 total. Alright, so we only have 1 Sabrina, 1 Cyrus. Doesn't matter who I swap to this turn, because I'm able to Cyrus this guy back if I need to. And I can always just X-Speed and Rare Candy. So if I do find a Hydreigon, I'm going to X-Speed Rare Candy this turn. Didn't find it, but I can always save it for the future. We have a very good chance of finding it. So let's go ahead and just Darkness Claw. Dang. He had double rare candy, but no Pokemon to evolve. If he finds the Pokemon, this could be bad for us. I mean, it will mean that he doesn't have Cyrus in hand. He has double with Mega Altaria. Obviously, we can Cyrus him back here, and if we can find a Hydreigon, 2 in 5 chance, 40%, then we can Cyrus and kill this Mega Altaria. So he's taking a big risk staying in the active, which is why he wanted to swap. Singing is going to be very good. Best play you can possibly make. Alas, it doesn't matter. We woke up. And we do have the Hydreigon, so that's going to be game. Even if it wasn't game, I just kill the Swablu and then I Sabrina after. Not bad. Boom, 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 boom. All right, let's play until we lose here, or at least get another good win. I know most people don't like seeing the Mega Absol deck, let's be honest, right? You guys are going up against it. You guys are either playing it. No one really likes Mega Absol. And I haven't really played Mega Absol in quite some time either. Personally speaking, I like the Greninja deck a whole lot more fun. Alright, Professors, Chingling. Rare Candy, nice. So, that's good. I mean, if I go down to 4 cards, they're still gonna red card me. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter if I put another Chingling down or not. 5 to 4, they're still gonna red card. Right? Oh, I guess it could have been if I put Chingling down in the red card, I find the Hydreigon back, though. That could have been the argument. They got their own Rocky. Alright, game, let's see. Do we get Hydreigon? Don't get the Hydreigon, but we do get a Sabrina. You have 2 full art Hydreigons and a few normal ones. You can't get the normal Hydreigons. We got 2 full arts. Dang, dude. Yeah, I only have 1 normal Hydreigon as well. Oh, I have 1 of each, I think, actually. I have 1 full art Hydreigon, 1 normal Hydreigon, which is why when you look at the deck list, it looks weird, right? I don't have 2 of each. I have 1 and 1. And I think Hydreigon is Gyarados deck, right? I should open up more Gyarados packs. I think realistically. I'm opening up the Altaria for the Darkrai and for another Jirachi. All right, let's hit it. The drop rate this expansion pack has not been the greatest, which is crazy because I feel like at the beginning of the expansion it was good, you know? Maybe it's because I was opening up like 100 packs a day kind of thing, and now we're just down to our free packs, and that's it. But it did feel nice, and now it doesn't. I've never seen that Pokemon. You've opened almost nothing but Gyarados packs and still haven't gotten 1 Hydreigon? Dang. Yeah, I don't know. I had luck for the first hundreds of packs. I feel you though. I feel you. All right. Well, I think this guy wins. Yep. It's crazy that all it took was 1 single red card on turn 1 for me to lose my rare candy Hydreigon and had a very strong start. Who knows? Maybe it's because I didn't put double Chingling down. Or maybe I'm not feeling Mega Absol today. I think maybe, in all honesty, Greninja is just better. I don't really like the Mega Absol deck myself either. I like the Greninja. Greninja feels very good. I don't have a spare Nightmare. I don't think I have a spare. Have I tried Meowscarada? Meowscarada with Decidueye? I'll put the friends list up here, by the way, for anyone who wants to take a screenshot and send a request my way. Friend code is here, top right. Take a screenshot if you want. I'll accept some people. And just make sure your wish list is updated, because normally offline I'll go through the share feature and try to share with anyone that I have extras of for their thing. Working towards 500 here. But yeah, just send me a friend code or friend request. There's the ID. You can screenshot it, all that good stuff. And usually I'll be sharing offline. But for the most part, I think we're gonna wrap it up here. I think I am pretty much good to go. We had a blast today. We tried out 2 new decks with the Ludicolo Exploud. Sadly, I did not get the games that I wanted to get. It didn't really turn out too well. I'll probably play Decidueye next time. Maybe we'll be on tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe tomorrow we'll play some games. If not, then maybe Thursday. But yeah, we're waiting until the new whatchamacallit, trailer drops for the new expansion, which should be very soon. All right, should be very soon. Trying to find this guy that I wanted to trade. Yeah, this guy I wanted to trade. I had some shiny Pokemon I wanted to trade up, but he's busy. But yeah, chat, I gotta run. I appreciate you guys hanging out, being here. Much love, all that good stuff. I think that guy was offline. We have 3 more slots available. So I'll be checking. But yeah, chat, you guys take care of yourselves. Enjoy the rest of your day, night, evening, morning, whatever time of day it may be for you all. I hope you guys had fun. I will be back on maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. You can try and do a Decidueye deck if anything. If anything, I'm only gonna make like 1 more deck until the next expansion, because the next expansion is dropping in 8 days from now. So I think maybe tomorrow we can do it. Yeah, we'll try and go live tomorrow. All right, so I'll see you guys again tomorrow, hopefully. But you guys take care of yourselves. Thanks for hanging. Feel free to give the stream a like, all that good stuff. I gotta get better at doing that. All right, I'll catch you guys next time. Do I have any rare prints for EX Pokemon? I don't know what you mean by rare prints, but these are the only... I'll do a quick show. 2, and these are the only doubles I have, pretty much. Mew EX, Mismagius, Gallade, Mismagius, Darkrai, Licky, Leafeon, Probopass. I have a Berry. I don't think anyone really wants to trade a Berry for another supporter. That's pretty much it. I don't really have too many. And I have another Fantina as well. I have Barry and Fantina. Those are the only extra trainer cards I have.